Hi guys, my name is Andrew Slack and I'm the founder of Llama, a software development agency and working on low code, no code and full code development solutions for our clients. And I want to show you Llana, which has recently been launched by our agency and is our first contribution to the no code ecosystem. So this open source project is designed to wrap around any form of database and exposes a REST API with very, very minimal setup required. And that's what I'm going to just talk you through quickly on this introductory call. So how does it work? Well, first thing you do is you you add to your environment variable a simple database URI. In this case, it's MySQL running on my local host, and from this URI, it works out of the box. So it uses your database schema to create endpoints on the fly and query your database. And we will be supporting all types of database, structured and unstructured. So things like MySQL, Postgres, Oracle, etc. And we'll be looking to support unstructured data as well, so Mongo, Redis, Elasticsearch, and then we will also be integrating with tools like Airtable and other no-code databases, along with things like Google Sheets. So basically anywhere where you store data in some form of kind of column row structure, we should be able to integrate into this tool and allow you to interact with that data through the API. So let me give you a quick demo before I just take you through some of the documentation. Here is an example database that we have running locally, which has some customers, some orders, users, etc. And quite simply, the name of the table is used in the endpoints to effectively create CRUD operations, so create, find data, update data, delete data, etc. So we have employee here, and this will pull back a list of employees from the database. If we change this to order details, for example, let's get the name of it, order detail table, then you can see it pulls back a list of order detail. We can create records by posting to the endpoints, and we can update and delete records, etc. We can get information about the table schemas if we're not sure the makeup of the tables, and all these things can be locked down at a user level. And so we have sort of user authentication and rules and roles as part of the system. Let me just show you a little bit of the documentation so you can come and check it out yourself. If you go to juicyllama.com, tools Llana from the homepage, you can click on free tools, API wrapper for databases, and you'll see the Llana homepage. Here you can access the documentation, or you can go and visit the code on GitHub. So simple installation instructions, pulling it down from GitHub or running it via Docker, both locally or in production. If you want to host the solution, then we have instructions, simple instructions on how you can deploy it using a tool like Elastio, or any sort of Docker-based cloud provider would be the easiest thing. Configuration instructions, so adding your database URI, locking it down to hosts, different settings for authentication, roles, all sorts of things around restricting access to your endpoints. Building requests has all the relevant out-of-the-box things you would expect from a CRUD REST-based API. So you can filter by specific fields, including deep fields, if you want to join tables together and pull data back. Passing relations, if you want, you don't need to pass fields. If you want complete relational data bringing back, if you do pass fields with a relation, it will pull it automatically. So you don't need to necessarily specify customer in your relationship. If you've specified it in your fields, it will know to pull it back. But if you want all the customer data, then you can pass it as a relation here, and it will pull back the entire records. Pagination just helps if you're pulling a lot of data back. You can use that in combination with limit and offset to basically pull back a specific number, and you can then pass in future requests the page parameter if you want to cycle through different pages. Filtering, we have a bunch of different filtering options, and sorting, so all the usual things. Here's a list of the different endpoints, yeah, to be able to create, read, update and delete, and some developer support here. So a little bit of a whistle-stop tour, but please feel free to have a play, reach out to me if you have any questions, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you in the GitHub community.